こんばんはでございます。もうね、今日はちょっと日常生活、通常の生活で今ヘロヘロで帰ってまいりまして、ヘロヘロな中このまま試合に臨むとなんかね、いやー、体はそんな疲れてないんですけど、ちょっとね、メンタルをすり減らす一日を過ごしていたので、ちょっと疲れちゃいましたね。で、前回の活躍により上輪が、ウィークリーを取るほど大活躍したんですけれども、ブレイクアウトが来ませんでした。はい。マジ悲しい。タンパベイ戦ですけれども、前のシーズン負けてるんですよね。ウラッチさん今シーズンはなんか調子悪そうですけど、僕はもう全然負けてるんで油断ならない相手だなと思っていますが、龍が如く、相変わらず龍が如くにうつつを抜かしているんで動画とか見てないんですよねウラッチさんはしっかり配信してくれてる人なのに、ちょっと今龍が如くゼロもようやくキャバクラが一段落ついて、キャバクラ運営をちょっと一休みして今ストーリーを進めてて、ようやく終盤に差し掛かってきたんですよね。もう話もあとちょっとみたいなところなんですけど、なのに明日は朝早いとか、なんか今日は疲れたとか、いろいろあるとちょっとなんかゲームも手につかないですよね。ちょっと相変わらずなんか N 北は勝敗が接戦なので、できるだけ勝ちたいですね。今日ヘロヘロさんがあれですね、すごいいい試合をしてて、
負けた時の言い訳か。
そうっすね、ちょっとやっぱ言い訳しておいた方がいいかないや、なんかやらかす気がするんですよね。だいぶ集中していかないとやらかす気がするんですよ。デンバーとデトロイトがいい試合してたんで、結果はデンバーの勝ちでしたけど、やっぱうちの地区もまだまだ勝敗的にはどこが優勝するか分かんないんで、ここで頑張っていきたいですけど。
勝敗並んだからええやん
そういう、いや、うちがまだあれなんです、そのデンバーとの試合残ってるんですよだから次がバイウィークの、だからチャージャーズのっていうその次くらいだったんで、やっぱうちもかなりの確率で負けるわけじゃないですかね、多分。よろしくお願いします。タンパベイで試合なんだ。蹴りたい。リターンか。なんでそんなにこう調子こいてらんないんですよね。さあどう守ってくるのか、どううちは攻めればいいのか。
デンジさん負けたのか。
デンジさん負けたんですか。へえ。オッケー。なんか今変な動きしてたな。タンパベイ、なんかやっぱスキル持ち多いなっていう印象はありますね。ディフェンスは特に。両コーナーバックちゃんとスーパースターで、しかも片方アクロバット持ちなんですよね。とかもあって、結構こう油断ならない、なんていうんですかね、こう、うわ早いな。
下の速攻で守るさんに負けてた。
守るさんだからな しょうがないよね。あ、本当だ。あそこに勝てるチームの方が少ないですからね。カバー3か。
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
まあ、うちはそこに付き合う必要はないというか、うちもどうせゲーブ君っていう辛い試合を乗り越えてるんで、できればあんまりお付き合いしたくないんだよね。なんか変な引っかかり方しちゃった。カバー3これ。
Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed. And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up. Yeah, I don't need it as much. No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
OK なんかスルスルっと抜けていく。
One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went. So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off.
これもカバー3か、そしたら。
But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
ラッキーラッキーラッキーなんかすごい変な守り方してたな今。
His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
OK とりあえず前半ファーストドライブはうまくいきましたね。なんだろう、浦地さんってどういう攻め方だったかな。なんかそのチームスタッツ的にはやっぱ圧倒的にパスなんですよね。決めどころはタッチダウンの数とかも見ても、そのランのタッチダウンよりパスのタッチダウンの方が圧倒的に多いタイプで、いきなりエンプティーベースフレックスだもんね。やる気満々だ。OK そういうことね。わかる。俺もたまにそのエンプティからランをしたくなるときありますね。ガントレワイフレックス。マンツー強いマジか。今のはびっくりだな。マンツーにはしてたけど確かに。ああびっくりした。ラッキーラッキー。
これが裏っち流
どういう流派ですかこれ。自らインターをされていくって新しい流派を僕は今目撃してるわけですね。あ、いらなかったあそこであんなに抑えてくれると思わなかった。スルスル抜けりゃよかった自力で。Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game. And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end to give him that lane. And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but it was actually a pass as he popped it forward. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there. Game speed. Always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So you just decision-making. Everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust. あんま慌てて攻めちゃいけないな。うちは最悪キックで全然いいんだもん。あー、突っ込んじゃったよ。間を抜けるつもりが。
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
カバー2か。うわー、そこのブロックがー、オッケー。
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
まあいいや。
And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there. And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well.
しっかり守っていきましょうか。
You didn't jinx it.
まあ、あのラッキーは忘れましょう。本当ラッキーだったな。おう。なんか難しいフォーメーションだな。
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. 1-7 their record here at the midway point of the season, and right now this organization, more than likely, if you look at it, CD, probably in for a rough second half of the season.
Okay. スクリーンみたいなもんか。
We've seen 1-7 first halves turn into 5-3 second halves, but with this squad, I think these guys aren't playing to get into the playoffs. They're playing for their jobs. So is the coaching staff. They're coaching for theirs. Front office trying to keep theirs. The heat is on from all directions. And what's interesting is a lot of these guys are playing for jobs and trying to keep their positions. It might be just in the league.
Oh, nice.
This one is down he goes. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates them because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right? Man, that's just so difficult for them because
俺はあれについてて正解だったのかようわからんけど、まあラッキーだな。これへの対応が大変そうだな。おー、ナイス。意外とマンツーの方が今んとこ効いてるな、そういう意味では。
And they're going to have a 3rd down. That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
うわ、取るんかい。なんだよ。マークついてから行くかなと思ったけど、強いな。2人で挟んでっからワンチャンあるかと思ったけど、そんなことはないもんね。オーケー、ナイス。多いな、RPO か、これも。
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
ガント XD オフセット。知らん。オッケー、止めた。まあまあ進まれたけどね。あそこ見れてた分、5ヤードでセーフだったって感じか。
Nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long distance situation, they can still
Okay, Aza.
Into a sea of bodies and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And now off to the races down the right side.
助かる。もう彼2インターじゃん。
The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit.
確かに今シーズンこれ今んとこ俺が知ってるウラッチさんじゃないな。
continues to grow. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes our score 17-0.
でもなんとかここからしっかり点数を離して勝っていきたいですね。ちょっとマンツーに苦戦してるというか印象はあるな。うち本当マンツー寄りだから今極力マンツーをコールしていきたいところはあるんですけど。
And following the pick six, and they have decent field position of throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack.
Okay, よく止めた。
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in. But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem. Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Bryant.
気づいたら両辱。
ああ、そっちか。いや、まだダメですよ。こんな早い段階でそんな油断してたらすぐやられちゃうんで。
3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun.
いい止めっぷりだな。誰今のウォール君。いや、さすがだな。
Things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
うわー、なんだそりゃ。これも RPO？ 全然見てなかった今。そのパターンはあんまり想定しなかった。
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Bryant.
うわー、取れないんかい。
And some room to work. The 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
はあ、よし、守ろうちゃんと。あそこまで行って取れないんかい。悔しいな今の。ハードフラットで行くか一回。あー、なにー。あ、嘘、うちの反則でしょそれ。あ、違った、やった。ラフィングザパサーかと思った。ラッキーラッキー。
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Looking to throw.
あー、取れなかった。俺がいけない今のは。うわー、俺の操作が悪かったな今。
The question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
おー、ナイスー。これがゴールラインスタッフの力や、マジで。
Calling no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times. Jones again.
おーいしょー。おー、止まった。ナイス。
He's going to be held up short of the goal line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal.
取るか。ナイス。マンツーにした甲斐はあります、ここは。でもさ、これさ、普通来るよね。ああ、キックできた。よかった。
So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board. And I know the players hate it, the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there.
よし、うちの D 偉い。
Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. 5-3 their record at the halfway point, and you have to imagine that there are folks saying, "Hey,
そこが抑えに来るんだ。
second half we're 10-6 and we're a playoff team." I do think though that they have a couple of things working against them, and number one, the schedule is going to toughen up a bit because they've got some division games down the stretch, and those are always difficult. Number two, you know they've got to stay healthy. That's the key to getting to the playoffs and winning in the playoffs. But they've got a shot at it. This is a good football team.
鼻からそうきたか。
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone? Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to zone blitz game, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover that field.
あざっす。ラッキーラッキー。あそこ狙ってはいたけど、まさかあそこのセーフティーを操作すると思わなかった。
Second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Point after, right down the
でも思ったより早くタッチダウンしちゃったから向こうが切り返せる十分3分もあるから。
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
急にストロングだ。
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something to nowhere to go.
どういうことどういうことどういうこと今のあれか、トスを落としたってこと？そんなことあんの？まあ自分で拾ったからいいけどさ、俺、自分のチームがあんなことしたら切れそうになるな。パスコにしとこう。あ、ナイス！ナイスすぎる。君にはすくすく育ってもらいたい。
Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception. Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now, the way they're playing...
やばいかも。あー、取られたか。そっちじゃなかったか。ファーストしか見てなかったもんね。まあいいや、切り替えよう。シングルバックランチ。
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next time?
取られるんかい。
Time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 30.
なんだこの試合。なんだこの試合。 なんかウラッチさんが勝手に自滅してってくれるなんかありがてえけど、やべ、でもこんな調子こいてる場合じゃない。上輪が全然走れてねえ。
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
ささっと守ってうちの攻撃につなげていかないと。
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if I
ああ、俺がいけない。次こそ。あ、イリーガルフォワードパスだ。やった。あ、2ミニッツでした。さすがにパスコミ入れてみるか。いいの本当にそれで。なんていうかさ、なんだろう。うちはありがたい、急にそんなインター数ガンガン稼がしてもらって。おせえくそ、抜けたいところ目の前に蓋しやがって。
and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice gain.
Okay.
This one he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and it'll be second and very short. Now a give right side. Lynn, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
あれ、向こうがタイムアウト取ってくれたか。まあいいや。リンがしっかり休んでる。カバー1か。
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now a second down and 6. From the gun, he'll
抜けきれないか。
The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
なんかダメ、今のランコミ入れられてたか。
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down.
どうも。
He's gonna score. It's a Viking touchdown. A great effort there. His sixth touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are able to add on to their first half lead.
なんか ウラッチさんがズブズブ自爆していく姿を見ていくのは悲しいな。あと37秒をきっちり守りきると。選手としては落ち着いて。
And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this.
落ち着いて奥を守ってれば、で内側で倒れてくれればもう。
It'll be a gain of 11, and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
おお、いいパス。感覚が甘かったか。お、レビューが入ります。ここで成功してんじゃん。
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was off.
ああ、取れないんかい。
looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
最近ここら辺は練習中です。
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again for Evans. This time he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That time on the run pass option when he decided to throw it. Not a quick little drop off. He went downfield a bit.
Reminiscent of a triple option quarterback in college. Because he faked it inside, and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, step back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This from 54 yards away. Seibert's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll
残り
bring the
9秒
football
でしょ。
out to the 25.
できることなんて限られてるよ。
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we're at halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you a stone
後半も頑張って守っていきましょう。
They're standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
あとできれば上輪のヤードをもうちょっと稼いであげたい。今日なんかあんまりオフェンスのターンが回ってこないからヤードが出ない。なんだそりゃ、また面白そうなものをコールしてきますな。
Throwing to start the drive. Bryant, and he's got his man in stride. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On 1st down, Bryant.
やべ。危ねえ。怪我するからな、怖いんだよな、こういうの。そこが負けるのか。そっちも負けるんかい。はあ。
And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit.
おっと。
Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
Okay.
End zone, but it's
Nice.
incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. And one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
Simple 中央ランでいくか、たまには。
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. On first down.
おお、中央はやっぱ早いな、反応が。
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try and
反応が早い。
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play.
いやー、何にしよう。
3rd and 11 situation. Back to throw here.
やべ、早かったな。マンツーか。
Got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
貴重な攻撃が。
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go.
俺はずっとこれにやられ続けるのか？いや、めんどくさいな。
Just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Throwing on first down. Bryant. Flush to his right.
OK、よく止めた。
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
ピーター・ハンターがいないからね、彼に頑張ってもらう。
But the pressure gets home on first down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
ランはいいや、無視しよ
Looking to throw. Bryant eluding the pressure right to the
う。出たでしょ。
sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
OK!
And now here's another interception. Picked off inside the 10. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions.
落ち着いて攻めようぜ。
season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl when you have 4 in one game. I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Okay.
Out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
second down and 3.
おー、あっさり止まってしまった。よくないな。なんかバレてる感じがしてよくない。パターンを変えよう。
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
ナイス。お前すご。お前すご。
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
あー、ね、今のはダメだったな。
They'll run on first down. Lynn.
えらい。
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 72 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up first and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
いやー、しまった。あーし。やっちまったぞ、今のは。
Like how they've started the third quarter here, they force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely, maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. A hole to dig out of here, second and 17. And they'll run on the inside hand.
おー、引っかかるんかい。惜しい。
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Looking left side, Andrews with it.
オッケー。危ねえ。あー、アンドリュース、怪我するか、そこで。あー、もううちレシーバー陣はいいななるぞ。あ、でも、そっか、大丈夫か。クレイボーンがこの後は帰ってくるんだよな。いやー、でもな。じゃあいいですってわけにもいかねえんだよな。
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the gun, they'll try to run it. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to second and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
なんつうか。
Second and 4.
やばい。おお、危ねえ。あ、怪我しやがった。帰ってこねえ。マジか。危ねえ。今のは俺の判断ミス。
You can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
あ、よくない。
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL.
実は28点差ない。ね。OK。まだ流しじゃないね。
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Here's a handoff out
ああ、中央硬いな。
and they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, lived to fight another down, right?
よいしょ。
Close to a first down as he runs into a wall.
85ヤードか。 辛いな。
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will push the lead up from 26, and it grows up to 29. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter.
あ、やった、ラッキー。謎のファンブル。あ、でも倒れた後じゃない？入るでしょう。結局今のもインターできなかったし。
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 43. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bryant. Gonna throw right side here. Complete.
Okay.
He's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Now a pass dumped off.
Okay, nice.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't
追
they?
い仕事発生
Because they
中
didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered
そ
all
う
the
言われるとなん
passing
か
lanes.
複雑な気
Once
持ち
you
です
see
ね。
a breakdown as the passer, I think in this situation, you throw
おっ
it
しゃ、
at
ナイ
the
ス。
feet of your
いい
back,
リー
make
ス
sure no
ね。
one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
The Bucks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. Again, he'll drop to throw.
OK! ナイス。おお、ダブルブーに負けない男だったな、今。やるな。
And it brings up 4th down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has
さ
gone.
す
The
が
frustration
メ
of
ルディ
body
ス。
language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
取れる。OK!
Go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Bucks try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Vikings defense.
一応流すか打診しましょう。 はい、流し。ということで、ちょっとだけ変えようかな、テプス。でもな、結局、とりあえずこういう感じにしておくか。あとはいつも通りで。
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
あー、やばい、外出ちゃった。あー、ごめん。あー、間違えた。違うね。つい反射で。今のは良くないな。中央から何しましょうか。シンプル中央ランイズ整備。
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show up to the challenge.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On 3rd down, Lynn. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
あれ？タックルミスか。今止まるつもりだったのに先生。ちょい。
And Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
いやでもすいません、結果オーライで上輪のヤード数が稼げてタッチダウンも1個取れてよかったです。すいません、結果を今のはでもタックルミスだと思います。ウラッチさん自体は普通に攻めてくんだよな。
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Back to the ground, this time with Jones.
うちのフラッグ？まあアクセプトしとこう一応。
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. From the shotgun again to
Jones. Oh, nice.
And he'll get this forward only for about a yard as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
ハンターの代わりに入ってるやつ優秀なんだよな。能力値以上に優秀。足も速いし。実はビッグヒッター持ち出し等々でとにかく優秀。
They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to a 1st down.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. I got to tell you, I'm shocked. When I realized they were running the football at 4th in that distance, I thought that was a surefire throw.
I can hear it in your voice because I'm the exact same way. No one runs the football in this situation, right? You've got to throw it to have a chance, unless you're them. Talk about some confidence bordering on arrogance, and they got it done, keeping the ball on the ground to pick up the 1st down.
あ、もう2ダウンしてくれると。
And they will take a knee here.
そっか、俺が選ばなきゃ。なんか負けてる方がひたすら2ダウンするという最高に不思議な光景が今広がっております。
So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style.
いやーでも前回の負けをこれでちょっと取り戻したというか、昨シーズンは負けているので、ヤード的にはいいようにやられてるんだよな。でもなんとかそう走れてよかった。
Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, the difficult season continues as they drop to 1-8, and they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys.
ちょっとたるんだオフェンスを見せたところが要所要所あったのが良くないですけど、謎のディフェンスの大量インターにより、それも何のそのって感じでしたね。ね、312ヤードは通されてるんだよな、しっかり。しっかりしろよ、俺。うわ、6インター。でも上輪が143ヤードきっちり走れたんでよかったです。それに限るね。アンドリュースがな、なんか、うち主力選手に怪我が本当よく出るんだよな。ただ、ケンドリック、これはワンチャンブレイクアウト来そうだな。あと、ウィークリーも取れそうな勢いの4インターですね。はい。よくとりあえず勝ててよかったっす。そんでもってバイウィークですね、次は。まあ、ゆっくりしましょう、バイウィークなんて。バイウィーク明けの、やっぱ怪我してるか。嘘だろ ?7 週。マジか。なんか能力下がった。うわー、下がってる。アジリティ、アクセラレーション、ディープルートマイナス2。マジかよ。そっかー。いや、クレイボーンが、まあ、バイウィーク明けで帰ってくるのは嬉しいけど、いやー、なんか怪我人多いなー、うち。なんか、うちはこんなに怪我ばっかさせていいのかいゲセるな。くそー。まあ、いいです。勝てたから許そう。バイウィーク明けのチャージャーズ戦は頑張っていきたいと思います。ゲセるなー。怪我人だけは。はい。というわけで、 ちょっとお時間空きますけど、また皆さんよろしくお願いいたします。それでは皆さんありがとうございました。